Good morning, EagleNick Audits, and we are live here at the City of Dalton Police Services Center at 301 Jones Street, right here off of Wall Street in Dalton, Georgia. Office hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are fixing to go inside and get a copy of 3 different police reports from the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, just right up the road from here. From February the 9th, February the 14th, and February the 17th of 2024. Now you can see they are doing some construction up here. They are building on or adding. Now we are on a public sidewalk. You see it is not actually connected to this building. Now that is a big old scaffold system right there. Them scaffolds right there costed a lot of money. You know what I mean, Vern? And I'm going to do a Freedom of Information Act request while I'm in here and find out what they're actually building up here. But we're going to go in and get a copy of them there records. You know what I mean? Now they got Green Impressions up here, which is a lawn care company, spreading out them there pine needles. Now they parked up here on top of the sidewalk, had the sidewalk blocked where I had to come around them through the grass there because they are parked up on the sidewalk, blocking the sidewalk. That pedestrians or people like EagleNick, a pedestrian on a bicycle, is supposed to utilize to get up to here, but yet I had to go into the grass to get around that there truck. You know what I mean, Vern? You see, they've got plenty of cameras up here, but that's all right because old EagleNick Audits has his own, and we are live one more time up here. You can see they are packed up here. I don't know if these are all police officers or if these are people in here retaining reports, but they're all backed in. We're not trying to get anybody's tag, anybody's personal information. Good morning, Jack Walls. Good morning to the Grim Reaper Network. How you doing, brother? It is great to see you. Now they are up here spreading these pine needles. This here is the crew leader. We're gonna see what the name of this company is. Like I said, you see they're parked up here on the sidewalk. Green Impressions, Lawn and Landscape. Family owned since 2001. Now, all 3 of the workers up here spreading this stuff. We have a fire truck headed out. Now you see that command vehicle, he went the other way instead of going the way the fire truck was going. See? That is a command vehicle going that way, and there's another command vehicle just coming back. that command vehicle didn't go the same way as the fire truck, maybe because they saw old EagleNick over here, but hey, that is okay if that is why they didn't come this way. You know what I mean, Vern? Now we gonna head on inside and see about doing some police report, incident report requests. First, we're gonna look around a little bit inside again. Not in no great big hurry. After we leave here, we're going back over to the courthouse to see if we can't talk to the public defender or go to the district attorney's office to do some open records requests to get a copy of my videos they used against me. But once again, we're at the City Police Services Center. Groundbreaking April the 7th, 1996. Completed February the 20th, 1997. Dedicated June the 20th, 1997. So it's been, this service center here has been open for like, what is it, 28 years? 07, 17, yeah, in 2027 it'll be 30 years. Oh, pardon me, brother. Thank you. We didn't want to get, there was a fella come outside. We did not want to get him on the live stream, even though we could have. You know, we're not here to try to record the public, or live stream the public, rather. This is the directory. Let's see if we can step back and zoom it in. How's everyone doing this morning? Oh, look, they got our Christmas tree up. Look, it's vehicle number 52. We got brake lights and blue lights, but I don't see no turn signals on it. Got some Christmas cards. There is that med return. See, that says employees only. Training room, tiered classroom, watch your step. Look, you notice anything about this picture? How they are setting parked illegally in a parking lot, double parked instead of being parked straight up and down like the parking spots is set. They are actually parked double parking. You notice anything? Now, if they see you parked like that, they'll give you a ticket. You know, do as I say, not as I do mentality. You know what I mean? You're not allowed to do like they do. You park illegally, they give you a ticket, but they park illegally and they say, officer safety. They use officer safety and other things like that to say that is the reason why they do what they do. But the police department, the sheriff's department, anybody in our city, county, state, or federal government is not supposed to be above the law They are not supposed to be able to get away with things that other people would be arrested for or ticketed or fined for. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's equal rights, equal justice for all, not for some. You know, we all are entitled to the same rights, privileges, and protections under the United States Constitution. The United States Constitution does not limit those protections, those rights, privileges to certain people. We, the people of the United States of America. But we're going to head back up this way and do our police report, incident report request. Notice, no photos or video allowed. Well, of course, everybody knows you cannot take videos or record in a bathroom, you know. Get real, it ain't like we are stupid. Here's a defibrillator. Looks like they are, oh, she's painting on the doors here. Vehicle number 50.
Okay. Thank you.
Will you put it in a sticky note on my desk?
Yeah, I'll look at it right now.
I was the chief back in 2013, Jason Parker. I remember him. Now, 2002, the police chief was Jay Chadwick, and I don't remember him. There's that flag, what I say for, that blue line flag, thin blue line. This lady here is doing a wonderful job of painting on the doors.
Merry Christmas.
If that is the only kind of snow we have this year, it's going to be awesome. Let's hope that's the only kind we get. Merry Christmas to you too, ma'am. Thank you for your service. Let's go up here and do a, see if we can obtain our reports we need. Yes, ma'am, I need to get 3 different incident reports.
Do you have case numbers?
No, ma'am, I do not. I just know that I did audits at the United States Post Office. I know there was incident reports. I was prosecuted and convicted. Now I need those incident reports. February the 9th.
Well, I need your name and date of birth so I can
Okay.
look it up.
Well, that's the thing about it. They shouldn't have my name on them because I never identified.
Give me a few minutes and I'll.
This is the dates that I'm seeking right here. February the 9th, February the 14th, and February the 17th. Uh-oh. They should not and better not have my name written down on no police reports when I did not commit no crime. They did not have no legal right to put my name on a police report or an incident report because I never identified myself. And the only way they could have obtained my name was through my open records request at Dalton City Hall or through the police chief who I submitted that open records request to. Now look, back in 2016, you see there in the top left corner is Sergeant J. Bishop. Now he is a lieutenant. Now he is the one who said that I was trespassed from the post office illegally, violated my constitutional rights. And fourth one over from the left, Lieutenant M. Locke is the one who arrested me on April the 18th. And this right here is the police chief. Let's see if I can get him in here. Right here, that is the police chief. He's the one that I submitted my open records request to at the city hall. You see it's pretty big in here. Like I said, they should not have my name written down on none of them their incident reports because I never identified myself, which is my Fourth Amendment right to be safe and secure in my person, papers, possessions, property, and effects, being my name or my identification. Now, let me make something clear to all y'all out there. Don't ride with packages like that in your car where there ain't no room for you to sit in it or you'll get a ticket. This is just for display purposes only. If you have that many packages obstructing the driver's view or the driver's ability to properly operate a motor vehicle, you will get a ticket. Just be forewarned. Look, this in here says second place. More like number 2. You know what I mean, Vern? Occupant Protection, Dalton Police Department, Governor's Challenge 23-24. 2023-2024. Brian Kemp, Governor. Praise the Lord, he won't be the governor until after this term, and he will be out. We're going to get us one of these bicycle safety things. Look at this little camper Christmas ornament. Looks like a little old Airstream camper. This country keeps going. Look, check out that little bitty police car. Wouldn't you know it? They got little bitty police cars on their Christmas tree. I wonder if they got any inmates or any handcuffs or any police officers beating people they pulled over and put them in handcuffs. You know, they was real rough with old EagleNick when they arrested me. I told them they didn't have to be so violent, you know, over a Class B misdemeanor. I told Lieutenant Locke that it was all retaliation because of my live streams from here at the Dalton Police Service Center. He said that it wasn't, but no, and then he turned right around and said, "Oh, I've seen all your videos," you know, and it was only in my other videos where the Dalton Police Department was out of their jurisdiction that I said that the Dalton Police Department officers does not have jurisdiction on my county road unless they've been deputized by the county or the state. He was bragging, saying, "Oh, I'm deputized." Now that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that it was retaliation because, like I said, I only said that in those videos featuring the police. I never said that at any of my audits at the United States Post Office, whether it was the 3, 4, 5 audits I did at the downtown Dalton Post Office, the one audit that I did at the East Side Post Office in Dalton, Georgia, or the one audit I did at the post office in Rocky Face, Georgia. I never mentioned that they were not deputized except when they were out of jurisdiction.
I found these two.
Let's see, does it say the date?
This one says,
Yeah, that's Valentine's Day. And this is the 17th, so that means they must not have did one on the 9th. That was when Corporal Shope and the other officer come up, but these two work. Okay, thank you, ma'am. This lady here is very helpful. We got our 2 police reports from you see right here, it says February the 17th, and this one is February the 14th. So we got the one where Valentine's Day, and we got the one where Lieutenant Bishop said on the 17th that I was trespassed, even though they did not know my name, even though I was not issued a trespass, even though I was not lawfully trespassed. You know, there's a difference in being trespassed lawfully and trespassed verbally. You know, I was on public property. The state law in Georgia says a person commits the offense of criminal trespass when they knowingly stay on the property of another. Now, that is private property. That is not on public property. The only way you can or should be trespassed on public property is if you are or have committed a crime. Everybody in the United States of America can walk inside a post office 24 hours a day where the postal employees' work is only closed certain hours. But the entrance doors to the post office and the self-service area is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what I mean, Vern? Now we are going to head on out and get ready to head on over here to the courthouse to go in and see about getting a copy of them videos that they used against me of mine at my trial where I was wrongfully convicted for trespassing, plus get a copy of the video of my actual trial. Please use other door. Maybe this time there won't be no angry UPS driver out here. Oh, I forgot to ask them. I want to go back in here and ask her what they. I forgot to ask. I was going to ask what they're building out here. I wanted to find that out. I forgot all about that. I want to ask her what it is they are building. Ma'am, I forgot. I was wanting to ask, what are they building over here?
Our new property and evidence building.
Okay. They didn't like me filming. They didn't like me filming that property they had out there, saying that one covered up was probably stone because you couldn't identify it. Did you hear that, folks? This new building out here is their new property and evidence building. They didn't like the fact that I live streamed all them vehicles they had parked out there in plain sight that said they could have been stole. That one covered up, got gone before anybody ever got to find out what it is. So they're building them a property and evidence room where they can keep the stuff they seize, you know what I mean, burn, that they confiscate, that they impound. They can keep it hid out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean, burn. Now that's not to say that EagleNick, this is out of his mind. I am outside right now, but I'm not out of my mind. Now, I should have asked her, is that going to be where they gonna park vehicles in there too? Because unless they've got a big garage door on the side there, I do not see how they would be able to drive a car inside there. She said evidence room, not building, you know, where that'd be big enough to pull in cars. Because they had quite a few of them there cars. I thought maybe some of them there Dalton Police Department officers might want to come out and talk to old EagleNick audits while I was up here, but they didn't. I pray that they all have a blessed day and stay safe out there. But look, you can see, see these two outside lights? They are still on. It has been daylight for quite a while now, and unless they just don't have no way to cut them off, you know, it looks like they would be cut off during the daytime so they would not be running using extra power, you know what I mean? But I guess we're going to go ahead and end this here live stream and head on out to the courthouse to go get a copy of them there videos. Till this is EagleNick. This. One more time, we are at the City of Dalton Police Services Center, 301 Jones Street. Unless they classify it as 301 West Wall Street, it is at Jones Street and Wall Street. This is Jones Street that runs north and south. Wall Street runs east and west. But for now, we're going to head on out. Take care of yourselves. But please, take care of each other. EagleNick. This. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.